Hi, Leo. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your August 2019 general reading. Holy cow, guys. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. If you are my Vibe Tribe, hey, Brooke. Just know that I love you so much, and I'm so excited to be doing it this way. I've already received several messages for Leo. So I'm doing it different this month. And, what more of a powerful way to start with Leo and Leo season than to highlight my strengths and just allow Spirit to give these messages without any tools besides me being a straight channel for grace. And I'm just so excited to see the transition that Leo has gone through with the messages that have been coming through. So we will get with that in a second, but this is going to be straight channeling. And, there are no tarot cards going to be used today. And I'm really excited to see how all these messages come together. So make sure that you give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, drop me a comment, let me know how this resonates with you. So there's a couple things already. I asked Spirit if there was, because Spirit's been talking to me through music a lot lately. So I decided to incorporate that as one of my tools that I'd be using in these videos. So I went through my Pandora list and I was like, okay, Spirit, what message do we have for Leo today? And Stand By Me by the version by Tracy Chapman came up. And, I've always loved that song, but hearing it from this light, and then when I looked at the clock, it was 2:12. So some of you could be seeing a lot of ones and twos, which I feel like Leo has had to make some really hard decisions lately. Okay. So, yeah, good. So what I kind of feel like there's been a lot of dynamic changes within Leo's, the way that you're interacting and viewing relationships and a lot of the dynamics in your life, whether it be friends, family, lovers, whatever. Hey, Danny. It's like a lot of there's this new sense of light on it, and now it's kind of coming from that. I feel like there was someone specific in your life, and again, this isn't going to be for everyone, but there's someone specific in Leo's life where, going through these transitions has caused some separation. And of course, with Stand By Me, it's like, no matter what's being thrown our way, I want to know that you're going to be there next to me, not in front of me or behind me, but by my side. And when I started looking up the number 212, right? The whole meaning behind that is when you are going through something difficult in your life, it's a message to remain strong and faithful. Have confidence. You should be your biggest and most loyal fan. The more you believe, the better everything turns out. Believe and trust. So, this just confirms that with the song, there's obviously something around the heart, the matters of the heart, and within relationships that have been a really difficult time or transition for Leo. And it's about coming into that new inner strength and courage to speak up for yourself and to say, listen, I refuse to be walked on. I refuse to be taken advantage of or taken for granted. I know my strengths, I know my worth, and I know what I'm showing up with in my relationships. How are you showing up? And it's like just not letting anyone take advantage of your kind nature anymore, and you're letting your voice be heard. So by paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and gaining that confidence within yourself, which is sign of Leo, like you are coming into your most authentic power, right? And because you've been going through so many different transitions, it's like knowing, and I really want everyone to go listen to the song and just feel that progression after hearing these messages. But it's kind of one of those things where, you know, you understand, and to, even if it's not about someone specific, like a person in your life, I feel like this is about standing by your own side, having that confidence within yourself to be fully independent and know that your connection to source, and having source within you, knowing that you are a limitless being and that there is nothing that can stop you when you have that faith and you never stop believing in yourself. Imagine what you can accomplish. You know what I'm saying? If there's anyone that can do it, it is you. And they want you to understand that. And that doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter what sign you are. They want us to fully understand our potential and to not. The biggest message I've been getting lately is, if we were all created in God's perfect image, right? If we were all created and have these abilities that He gifted us in order to do what we do, and that's to spread love, to spread light, to spread understanding, right? How can we possibly be as bad as we think we are, right? I mean, I just the amount of blame and judgment that we not only put on other people, but mostly ourselves, correct? It needs to stop. It needs to stop, because we are disconnecting ourselves from source energy when we start beating ourselves up like that. Okay. We are basically telling God He is not good enough for our vessel. You know what I'm saying? You painted us in your image, but we're not good enough. Like, what kind of message does that send? So when we can change that around and say, you know what, I might not be able to see my worth, but I know you do. And in your image and in your light, I will find myself and I will continue to rebuild. I will continue to stand by my side and your side and have that belief in both of us to create my most wildest dreams. Because it is what we are focusing on that will manifest. Okay. Hey, Ellie. um, but it's also one of those times where it's okay to honor the moments of low that we experience, because in those low points it gives us that chance to reach back out for source energy, to reach back towards that love and to say, you know what, I know that I have chosen fear. And that's okay. I understand. That's a normal human experience. It's not that we're not meant to feel these things, but it's to say, even in our weakest moments, that we can realign with love, that we can understand that we have a greater mission and a greater purpose in this world than just to be focused on the things that we're afraid of. That when we can push past that fear, when we can say, nah, not today, Satan. I know I got a purpose today. I'm going to help. I'm going to spread some love. I'm going to do whatever it is to make my dreams come true, because when I'm in alignment, then I help others be in alignment too. I am raising that vibration, and my light touches so many other people just by me simply being me, which is in God's image. You see what I'm saying? So this is one of those times you need to believe really hard in yourself, believe in your connection and the messages that you are receiving. Even if you listen, so many people have been writing me and being like, one of you are, I don't care if you're cross watching or if you're just my vibe tribe dropping in, no one that emails me. I have not had one crazy person come through my emails yet. And the people that end up usually, and this is how you know, okay? Crazy people don't question if they're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy people just like, yeah, nope, everything okay? They're not logically thinking like, this is so out of this world. It doesn't make sense to me. I know it must sound crazy. And it's because it goes against societal norms. Just because it's against societal norms does not mean that it is not real or that it is not possible. Okay. And the stuff that I have experienced and that I've had other people experience that have reached out to me, nothing surprises me anymore, especially when it comes to vibrational connections. You cannot tell me, listen, it's even been confirmed by my chart. I am a walking lie detector. And so many people have always tried to convince me that I was wrong when it came to my intuition. You can't tell me that shit anymore. So it's like all these abilities that we've had when it comes to our intuition, we need to fully accept and trust because we were given these gifts for a reason. Okay. And we need to start using it to our full ability and trusting it and using it for the greater good. Right. When we can help people push past those barriers or just be such a light in this world that people are like, you know what? I'm going to put my fears aside because I want to feel like that. I can't tell you how many people that has happened to lately. And it doesn't matter how you show up, it just matters that you do, right? When you are in alignment and doing what your soul is calling you to do, and that is to live in joy, to embrace and truly live in your experiences, to understand that the trialing times are just a fleeting moment. It is not your final destination, okay? And it's also about believing in yourself so hardcore. It doesn't matter who's in your corner because you know you'll succeed. And the beautiful thing about that is when you believe in yourself so hardcore, you will end up aligning with the people who believe in you just as much as you do. Okay? So I hope that those messages make sense. And this is going to be a constant theme throughout your month. Okay, you are going to start to see your relationships more clearly. You're going to see just who has your back, who you can rely on, and you need to know that you and your connection with Source needs to be a number one priority. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Believe fiercely in yourself and the messages that you're receiving. Have all that confidence that you deserve. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are worthy. You are deserving of all the great things in this world, Leo. It's just a matter of what those great things are, what you need, right? What is your purpose? What is your mission? How do you want to show up in this world? And what are you willing to give? Okay? How are you willing to serve? And when you lean into that and just do whatever your beautiful heart is aching to express, you will see huge things start to turn in your favor. Okay? So I hope that makes sense for you. And for anyone who is going through, relationship, like you're not really sure. And it's so funny because like Tracy Chapman coming up, give me one reason just popped into my head. So if there is someone that you have to walk away from in order to take care of yourself, like because they're not standing by you at this time, then that's okay. Stand by yourself. That's fine. But they might, or they might not, maybe you finding your confidence will make them chase you, right? Or it could be that they finally get their shit together enough to make you want to turn back around. Just give me one reason and I'll turn it back around. You know what I'm saying? So things might need to align a little bit. Don't fear, because everything that's changing for you right now is definitely for your highest good. So I hope these messages make sense for you. And if, you know, it is what it is. These messages aren't going to resonate for everyone, but if they do, make sure to give this a thumbs up, share with your friends, drop me a comment, let me know how these messages resonate with you. And if anyone would like a personal reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com, or you can donate through the PayPal link in the description box. All my information is down below. I wish you all the best of luck, and let me know if you need anything. Love you guys. And happy birthday, by the way. All right. Bye.